friends and enemies. Today we are talking about the 2018 album Todo el Caos, Habita, Aquí by Chilean band Diavol Strâin. I had actually been planning to do this review a few weeks back, but then I realized that I had 3 Chilean band album reviews in a row planned, and I figured people would be saying, "Oh my goodness, Latin America is so vast and you're focusing on one country? I'm sorry, Chile has a lot of good goth bands, okay?" If you follow my other accounts and you've seen my master list of Latin American goth bands, you'll notice that the list for Chile is pretty big, and they're basically all good. Seriously, how did so many talented goths end up in one very skinny country? Anyways, I'm probably the only one who actually cares, but now that I've put enough space between this and my review of the Sweet Spectra album, everything will be fine. I just have to put enough space between this and my next review of an album by a Chilean goth band. Which one exactly? You'll just have to wait and see. Back to the original topic. Diavol Strâin has been around since 2015. They are currently comprised of Lau M on main vocals and bass, and Ginger Blue on backup vocals and guitar, both on synths. I have seen this band self-described as darkwave, cold wave, post-punk, and noise music. I have also seen them self-described, non-musically but personally, as queer and feminist, in case you're looking for a goth band that thusly identifies. The most important description as far as sound goes and how they seem to describe themselves the most frequently on social media accounts is as darkwave abysmal. That's abysmal, not abysmal, as in pertaining to the abyss. That is such a good description to me personally, because if I were to describe this band, aside from the aforementioned genres, darkwave, cold wave, punk, post-punk, I'd say that, especially this album, it almost feels like a more modern take on 90s ethereal goth music. Something I have always personally felt when listening to ethereal goth music is this sensation of being far away from the source in a dark, empty space, or that you're in a labyrinthine cave and you don't know where this mystical voice is coming from. This particular album, Todo el Caos, Habita, Aquí, definitely plays up the mystical side, as you could probably guess by the album title. There's definitely a theme of chaos and general witchery to the lyrics. Speaking of lyrics, because I know I have followers from all over, most of the 10 songs in this album are in Spanish, 1 is in German, and 2 are actually not songs at all. They are pieces, because they're instrumental, and a piece has to be sung to be a song. I feel there's a really good range in terms of sounds of the songs. We have our dramatic instrumentals, our fast-paced distress anthems, our sombrous ballads. I'd even say that the title piece really puts the wave into dark wave and calls back to goth's new wave roots. Though, despite being very heavy in the use of synthesizers, this is not a cyber band or a new wave band. The synthesizers are utilized to give the music an almost sound effect-like quality. I want to go back to what I said about the modern take on ethereal. Though many ethereal bands would usually stick to slower rhythms with one odd song out that picks up the pace, the dancey song, frequently a distress song, incidentally. Most of these songs are like that, while the more slow pieces are sort of the odd songs out. Whatever the distressed equivalent of being ethereal is, I guess that's how I describe this. I mean, there's literally a song on this album called Ether that appears to be about a breakdown. Maybe that's what darkwave is. A disturbance in the ether. I hope you liked this review. If you want to listen to the album, I have links below. If you like them, give them a shout out. If you don't, leave them alone, because it's not nice to bother people. If you want more content like this, I invite you to follow my other social media accounts where I regularly update about goth media content from Latin America and the goth scene among Latin American people in the United States, new and old. And I will talk to you later. Bye.